is off. Vibrations off. Pull up Jay's script. Made before Metallica. Only the words, only the lyric. I mean, only the sound of the song, right? Okay. Welcome, everyone. We are back with another episode of Quotes with Reddington. We have ourselves a fantastic lineup that's going to choose between new, upcoming streamers to veterans to even a POF admin. So, with that being said, I want to get things going. We're going to get my admin.
About the future, don't want to talk about the things I've done. I got nothing more to say. Stop trying so hard to in my face. You like to hang around different dudes every night a new high. I bet that you were still my oxygen if you could. To the side, come on, step away, you would pay. You can call me out. When you're gone, it's me, no one else but me. Get the hint, you're out. To the side, come on, step away. You can call me out. You got excuses for everything. I'm the muse, you can't steal my wind. Put a pin in it, shut your lips on the real lips. Don't look at me in the sexy light. That's a weak of my can't wait for that fight. I'm not the light, but I'm always lighting, not uptight. Oh, to the side, come on, step away, you would pay. You can go me out. When you're gone, it's me, no one else but me. Get the hint, you're out. To the side, come on, step away. You can't call me out.
Maybe it was medium size. My apologies. Hey, we're not perfect yet. Hey, welcome, everyone. That was our introduction. Emoji J is the admin of this show, helping a guy out, helping do all the groundwork, as I'm often busy at work, working all kinds of crazy hours. But hey, we're here for another episode of Quotes with Reddington, right? We have ourselves a fantastic lineup. And with that being said, I want to introduce you to last week's reigning champ, right? He is here making a guest appearance, not a contestant this week, but he is here to give us something. You know, to keep it within the rules of the app, my man. You know how this goes.
I just want to say thank you for everybody for coming and participating. Thank everybody for being a part of this. You know, I know everybody's going to do great and have some great quotes, and I hope you guys have fun with it and enjoy yourself as well. And I'm just going to hit you with my quote, and then I'm going to leave. Thank you, Danielle. I'm going to hit you with my quote, and then I'm going to leave. So my quote is, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Yes.
By the time I seen the light, I was already a man. By then, it was simply blinding.
I know it. That's Bane from Batman. Oh my gosh, The Dark Knight. What was that? Christopher Nolan, right? Fantastic. Passion. I'm going to say Passion won that one because I'm not really supposed to be participating, right? I'm just the host with the most. Okay, so that was our reigning week's champion making a quick surprise visit. You know, he wanted to make a visit, an appearance, and he plugged a bunch of people. And I wanted to make sure everyone know that the gifts, right, starts now, right? The diamond count doesn't count before the show. So everyone here, it doesn't count until only counts for the show. Don't worry about who was number one of the stream. It's number one of the show. Your vote counts twice, right? It's a technicality if you can vote for yourself. With that being said, we're here with quotes with Reddington. It's a pretty much endless possibility of what your quote could be. Movie, book, poem, self-made, whatever your heart's desire is. You use someone's quote, please give us the source material because, that's important. Feel free to plug a show. I'm in a ton of events this month. I'm actually dressed up as Freddy Krueger, and I also, too, want to give a couple of quotes, right? Well, let's see. First things first, the name Reddington itself comes from the show The Blacklist. Am I a good guy? Am I a bad guy? No. I only do what is best for me. And of course, you can't be Freddy Krueger without saying 1, 2, I'm coming for you. You know how that goes. You can't be Freddy Krueger without having some quotes myself. But I don't want to ruin all the surprises. I feel there could be somebody here with a couple Halloween quotes. We're looking for the bonus points, right? Self-made quotes, or hey, all voting is done through the right here in the app, right here in the comments. Trying to find a way we can properly get voting. I'll have to get a hold of POF or Meet Me because we can't really vote the way we want to. So it's going to have to be done by popular demand in the comments, which could be good and bad based on your order. But we'll do our best to keep it an even playing field. Number one for this stream, we'll cast a vote twice. Yeah, we tried. We can add a question as far as who did it best, and we can give 2 options. But there's 5 people in this. And I tried writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jay, you can spam the order of this as the people come up. Vote for so-and-so. Vote for someone with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to, there's probably a way that can be implemented. I would say that I'm a very fortunate person that has an awesome admin. And I have 10 years on the Meet Me side of the store. I'm now on POF since July, and it's Team POF. Team POF. All right. Not that we don't have anything against Meet Me, but we'll have another debate about that and the after show. So with that being said, I can't, despite my best efforts, I can't actually use the claw and hold fingers. So we're plugging this show. If you have any events, feel free to plug them. Keep the emojis going. Keep the comments coming. Please remember the number one gifter during the actual 7 to 8 will cast a vote twice. We're right now just doing popular choice by the audience of the determining winner. We usually get someone who's overwhelming winner. I want to first, introduce one of my first contestants here. She's always had my back, and she's always tried to get me events. And all the time, she's like, Reddington, I can get you more stuff. How can I help you? I want everyone to know the first person up is going to be Queen Me 2.0 top badge. Her and I go back, gosh, Queen, 2 years? Maybe. So I want you to please spam emojis as we introduce our first quote of the evening, Queen Me 2.0. Let's get her in here. Queen.
Hello.
How are you this evening?
I'm pretty good. Reddington. How are you feeling over there? It seems as though you're doing real well.
We got the Freddy sweater, and I made sure the temperature in my house is nice and cold so I could stay in this thing. And so Queen, you and I, what do you think we go about 2 years back?
At least 2 years. At least 2 years. Probably pushing 3.
I remember knowing Queen before she became a top badge. And I remember when she first got her top badge, she popped in the stream and said, Reddington, guess what? And spammed the top badge symbol, icon gift. I was there in the Chris Casper show when she got the call. And I remember spamming Queen me for top badge. Yes. For those that don't know, Queen, you should know her. She always has a schedule full of events, always helping people out. Even my real life sister was in one of her events. She sang a beautiful song. Queen enjoyed it. Her people enjoyed it. So Queen, I've talked. Go ahead. Please introduce yourself. Tell us all about your experience. Go ahead. Tell us. And I want you to also plug yourself, any events that you're in. And ultimately, you have to give us a quote.
All right, Reddington. Well, thank you for that introduction. That pre-introduction. Yes, I'm Queen Me 2.0. Don't forget the 2.0. This is the new and improved version. I have been on this app for a little over 3 years now, and I have had my top badge a little over 2 years. A little over 2 years now. I got my top badge right before I hit my 1 year anniversary. So I practically had it. I've had it for a few years, and like Reddington said, I've known him for this entire time, and it has been quite the pleasure. Reddington has all the energy, all the personality for everybody. Let me tell you, if you need some good energy, you need a little bit of upliftment or just some entertainment. This is all he's got. He's got it all. But I appreciate you, you know what I mean? I appreciate you all these years. You've been very, very supportive. So I just wanted to say that. But I have enjoyed my time on here. That's, like you said, one of my biggest things on this app is to put other people on. I have a lot of shows that allow people to come in, jump into the spotlight on my platform and show their talent, whether it's the cooking skills, whether they're singing, playing instruments. We've had push-up competitions, bake-offs, whatever it is that people are good at. I want them to come to my stream so that I can share them with my people and all the other people that I'm exposed to on my platform. So that's one thing that I really enjoy.
Remind me, isn't there something next, the 21st? Isn't there some sort of event that you got going? What's it called, Queen?
Yes. So I got a couple of things coming up. I have on the 21st of this month, I am hosting a talent show costume contest. And I have 10 contestants, 3 judges, and we are going to have them jump in the box. Each of them will get a score based on their performance and based on their costume, and someone's going to walk away with 10 or 20K. Someone's going to win 10K for talent and 10K for the costume. Could be the same person, could be 2 different people. But you got to jump in to check it out, and that's the 21st of this month, and it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And is there any slots available?
It is technically closed, but I may have a spot that I can make if there's someone that has a talent that they want to share and have a costume and they just, I want to, hit me up. I can definitely put you in. We have the costume competition, and we also have, I host an all-female push-up competition, and we do them every 6 months. We do it every single month. And we just finished our last one in August, and we're doing a special edition at the end of this month on the 29th, and it's co-ed teams. So it's going to be the guys and the girls.
Is there someone on this side that needs?
Yeah, the guys and the girls are coming together as a team, and the group that does the most push-ups in 1 minute is going to be ultimately the winner of this one-night competition. So if you want to join either the push-up competition or join the talent shows or the cook-offs that's coming up, make sure you shoot me a message on Instagram. That's how I do everything. I do everything on Instagram.
Yeah, it's the best way to coordinate events, just like the group chat that we're all in. Yes. And it's the easiest way because it's, since Meet Me and POF can't communicate with each other, unfortunately, limitations, maybe Danielle, you can look into it one day. But
fix us, Danielle.
Not to put pressure on Danielle. She already has 100 tasks to do. And she takes time at her busy schedule. But yeah, You know, am I in that event? I heard through the rumor mill.
Now I know, and I know they're waiting. You are definitely in the Halloween talent show, the talent show and the costume contest. I got a couple of ladies that are looking for partners. So, and I have heard your name thrown around a couple of times. There's a couple of guys that hang out with us, and you were definitely mentioned. So,
you know, even if I'm not selected, I wouldn't mind being like a judge to help assist and, you know, give my in thoughts, because if those that don't know me, been in the fitness since age 16. I'm actually age 42. I've been well known to do some body shots in Queen Me 2.0's box. Those late night, early morning streams that some of you guys have never probably seen, but she has allowed me to entertain her side all frequently. And this is part of what Queen does for a guy. We've definitely had some fun. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. And it's all about helping each other out. So, Queen, I think we have a good idea who you are.
Yes. Okay.
Do you have something for us?
Well, I have my quotes prepared. Just a little bit about my quote before I jump into it. I love everybody. Like I'm one of those, you know, if you're walking, breathing human being with thoughts and feelings and emotions, I got love for you. You know what I mean? But I especially like to show love and appreciation for women. Because, you know, women, I mean, everybody goes through a lot, but there's a lot that women take on when it comes to just being in the general population. And I just feel like, you know, it's one of my duties as, you know, being in that community to uplift women and share my thoughts and the way that I'm inspired and moved by them with them. So my quote is going to be all about making sure to share the growth, the ability, and the power that women carry, and hopefully show that we all go through hardships, but at the end of the day, you can do a lot and you are a lot, and we are capable of so much. So that's where this quote comes from. It's not one I created. I will share the author, but I have such a deep love for women and our journey that I just wanted to share this one with you. And it's not really long. It's pretty short and sweet, but I'm ready to share.
Queen is always uplifting. She is always uplifting. She is always gonna support you, and you know. And that is the best part. Queen she's a top badge for a reason, friends. Right now, all those are here. And remember, if you hear her quote and you like the quote, top gifter cast a vote twice. So obviously, that could be some pull, depending how many people are here. That can go a long way. And I know she's got supporters in this comment. I know she's got people in here rooting her on. I know. Spam those emojis. Keep the chat going. Let's get more people in here. Queen, let's hear it, please.
All right. And I didn't know until we got into the chat that it was actually a competition. I was just going to share something that inspired me. But I'm down. I'm all the way down. Okay, here we go. The strength of a woman is not measured by the impact that all her hardships in her life have had on her. But the strength of a woman is measured by the extent of her refusal to allow those hardships to dictate her and who she becomes. And that was by C. Joy Bell.
I gotta say, Queen, first of all, my personal thoughts is this. First things first, you didn't have as much insight about the show than maybe somebody else, because I haven't been able to catch up with you. And you were just first up. And we literally cracked together how to do it for you all about what, 10, 15 minutes before the show? You know, isn't that fantastic? And she was first up. She took the plunge and she was ready to perform for the masses and gave us a powerful quote. And Queen, could you remember that deep dive chart that I supplied to you? That zodiac signs, isn't that a powerful chart? I told Danielle about it and she's intrigued, and it nailed your personality and everything down to a T, didn't it? When I read it out to you?
It was,
And
I say that was very, very accurate. Very, very accurate.
And I'm telling you, those people that don't necessarily believe in that stuff, well, you don't have to, but I myself do. Queen, I think. What do you think?
I think yes, definitely, definitely. I mean, I am not, I usually do like horoscopes in the morning, so I don't know a whole lot as far as the moon and the sun is concerned. I try to keep up with it as much as I can. But let me tell you, I won't turn away a word of encouragement. That's for sure. And that's what I read a lot about. And that's one thing I do like about some of the quotes in astrology. Sometimes it's just encouraging words, It's telling you to take it as it is, but do better. Or this might be something that you can work on, do that. And, or this might be coming up. This is a way that you can work around it. So that's what I do. I do like, and listen, I'm hypercritical as it is. Trust me, no one can be harder on me than I am on myself. So I'm working through that to be better.
We're our own toughest critic. So Queen,
Yes.
you have some upcoming events. You gave us the 21st and the town show are you participating in any upcoming events other than, obviously your streaming events?
Yes,
Are you in any events?
I'm glad you asked me because I host everything, but I'm also going to be in a few events. I am going to be in the top badge auction on the 20th. That's going to be the day before the costume and talent show. So October 20th, I will be in Measure's top badge auction. And then on the 21st for Halloween, I will be in Monty's Angels auction. So I'm going to be a naughty angel, but I'm going to be an angel. That's going to be on the 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern. I've got all kinds of costumes coming.
So Queen, on your closing thoughts, could you tell us your quote one last time for those who might have just got here?
I would love to. The strength of a woman is not measured by the impact that all the hardships in life have had on her. It's not where it stops. The strength of a woman is measured by the extent of her refusal to allow those hardships to dictate to her who she will become.
And who was that by, once again?
That was C. Joy Bell.
What a fantastic quote. And we can really feel the passion and your delivery. We're looking for the theatrics. We're looking for the delivery and the powerful meaning behind this quote. And I think we can't deny the meaning and power behind this quote. And Queen, you're all about uplifting and positivity. There's enough negativity in the world.
Say that.
Some positivity. Queen, thank you for your time. Please feel free to, please stay in the comments if you can. That way we know if you win, we want you to pop back in at the end and hold that title.
That definitely will. I'll be in the comments. I know I went first, y'all, but don't forget about me when it's time to vote.
Hey, that's right. She was the first up. Don't make it be the last up because, you know what I mean? Actually make it be the last up so she can win. But don't forget about her quote as she was the first. So thank you, Queen. Thank you.
Reddington. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the comments.
So for those that don't know, this is Quotes with Reddington. This is an hour-long segment. We're aiming to get the show featured. We're following all the rules of a featured show. And the top gifter during the actual hour will supply a vote that counts twice, bragging rights, and a banner, right? My admin is Emoji J in the comments hanging out. He and I both won pillows, by the way. Fantastic. Up next is going to be someone that I got the pleasure of knowing shortly after joining the POF side. She is an awesome individual. I tell you, if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I'd continue on. She's always been able to ask questions and concerns and feedback for a guy that's got 10 plus years on the app. On the Meet Me side, I have a lot of knowledge. And Team POF. Up next, we're going to have none other. Oh, I'm sorry. I went out of order. My apologies. Woof. Up next is Dr. Gil T. We got ourselves top badge, guilty, signing checks. I can't wait till you unique gift design. How are you making out with that unique gift? Have you
What
made
about
because
what you said about the
have you
gift?
have you put it? You know, you it came up with an original concept, and then you scratched it, and you've been holding it onto. Have you put something new together yet, or are you still coming up with a concept?
Yeah, I'm still scrambling. I'm still scrambling. I'm still
That's
scrambling.
okay.
I've been holding on to that new gift for a while, but I know that it get better. You know what I mean? So it ain't like
Yes,
I
a
missed
good
something. 'Cause
gift.
the
For
creators get
those
better.
that
The,
don't
the
know,
creators get better and
this
better.
for those that don't know, this is Dr. Gil signing checks. Gil T. He just recently had a birthday. Gil, please tell us the audience about yourself. Tell us your experience. Tell us anything about yourself. How long you been here? What brought you to the app? Any of those good things you want to share. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Well, as y'all know, I'm Dr. Gil T. I've been on the app since I want to say by the time COVID started. So going on 3 years. I got on the app at the relationship. You got out of the relationship. Uh, about 2 weeks later, I end up downloading POF, just something to do as a single person. You know what I mean? When you're single, you're looking to mingle. You know what I mean? So I downloaded the app, and when I got on the app and I started seeing people going live, and I'm like, what? These are real people. In my mind, I was just blown by, it's real people. Like I'm dealing with real people going live and just having fun. Even to the point where I remember where I got my first bouncer badge. When I got my first bouncer badge, I was excited. I was lit. I couldn't believe it. I was, oh my God, I got a bouncer badge. I'm just like everybody else. I'm just like everybody
There you
else. You
go. There
know.
you go.
So it felt amazing, and when I got on the app, you know, I don't know. This is something for me that you got to know where you want to go. You got to know how to get there, and you got to stay focused on getting there. You know what I mean? So once I realized where I was trying to go on the app, I knew what it took, how to get there, and what I needed to do. And I plugged in all those things, as far as teaching new people about the app, teaching people how to become streamers, throwing fave parties, putting people together, just networking. So it took a lot of hard work, dedication, a lot of networking to get to where I'm
And
at.
if I remember, that's how you and I met. You had a fave for fave party, and I popped in, and I saw you streaming with the heart and soul and passion and being genuine. And I was like, man, I like this guy. I support a man that, positive energy. And, it, I know you're going to deliver us a quote, but is there a possibility that you give us a little of your freestyle too? Or is that part of your quote? I don't want to ruin any surprises you have up your sleeve,
No,
but
it's
hey,
not. It's not a part of the free. It's not a part of the quote. But I can
okay.
I can most definitely give a freestyle though.
All right. So feel free to do that after your quote. Tell us about this quote that you have. And what do you have for the audience?
The quote for me, it hit home. Everything about this person is legendary. Everything about this person I represent, I stand for. One of my role models, just somebody I'm always look up to and continue to push their name.
All right. So give us the quote, please, sir.
All right, the quote is, darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. So basically that quote alone basically saying negativity, you'll never get nothing positive out of that. If you down and you trying to come up, you'll never come up. You know what I'm saying? Being negative, like, and even if like darkness, like you might be in a dark place in your life, but if you add more dark things to it, then you'll never see the light. So when you in the dark, you gotta guide yourself to the light. You know what I mean? When you in a negative mindset or a negative situation, then you gotta add positive things in your life to get to that light.
That was fantastic. Who does this quote? Can you tell us?
Martin Luther King Jr.
And could you say that quote one more time for the audience?
It says, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that."
What a fantastic quote. Dr. Gil T, do you have some upcoming events? What are you in? Are you featuring any shows? Are you doing any shows? Give us all the information, please.
I got another show coming up. I'm on Scantron show coming up, and I also got an auction coming up at the end of the month. So I got a one auction, and I got another show that I'm gonna be in Scantron.
Fantastic. And how about this one? Could you give us one of your beautiful freestyle? This. Why not have this part of your quote? Hey, this is part of your segment that you get. Make the audience really feel your passion and what you have up your sleeve. I know you got something up the sleeve. Go ahead, plug away.
There's always something up the sleeves, but I'm never playing tricks though. I'm just trying to get to the bread like a pigeon though. I really love my people. I'm really trying to grow. I give them my heart. I give them my love. I give them my soul. Everybody know I'm real. I never been fake though. Fake is the definition of something you don't stand for. People know what I stand for. Mores and principles, everything that I stand for. Everything I'm doing, I plan for. Perfect timing. I know it's perfect timing when God say so. I'm never tripping. I'm never stressing. Negativity out my life. Only thing going forward is positive though. People want to break you down, never let them hold you back though. Them gonna be the same people that get left back though. You remember everything I say is facts though.
And for those who don't know, Dr. Gill just came out of that up his sleeve. He just really pulled it out. This was not rehearsed. This is improv. I prefer improv myself. I have, a list that I'm going through in a time order, and but I like to be improv myself, and this is why I like, Dr. Gill over here. He's an improv man, freestyle rapper. You might have a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah,
And
I just dropped my new single today, which is called Guilty Birthday Freestyle. I just dropped this is my fourth single dropping, so I got four singles out right now that we pushing. And if you want to find it, you can find it right here under Birthday Freestyle 28 views, Guilty Topic. And that's what the picture looked like. We just dropped that today.
Perfect. Wonderful. I want to thank, first of all the people that are taking time out of their busy schedules to participate and help a guy out. And, we all support each other. Team POF so far has been representing Team POF. Queen is Team POF.
Team POF.
Dill is Team POF. Thank you again. Please hang out in the comments so we make sure if you happen to win, we can get you back in the box. And that way we can announce a winner. We're keeping it all fair. We're going to have basically the top gifter of the hour give a vote that counts twice. Don't worry about show whole entire, my stream, who's the top gifter. Top gifter here is on, she's at work. She's not available. So all gifts are going to help towards the voting. And, feel free to spam emojis. Keep it coming. I'm hoping to get this thing featured. I think this is a wonderful idea. Well, I'm biased, of course. And any closing thoughts on your way out here?
I just want to say appreciate you, Reddington, for everything. Always been genuine, loving, kind, always being you. You're an amazing person. Keep doing what you do. And, your energy is most definitely appreciated. And I wouldn't tell you to change for nobody. You might have to not mess with the same people, but most definitely never change for nobody.
Facts. Thank you so much, Dr. Gil T. Hanging out. He is one of the contestant number 2. Fantastic. For those who don't know, this is Quotes with Reddington. It's an hour-long segment that we hope to get featured, and we're having quoters of various levels. So far, we've had 2 top badges represent Team POF. Thank you, everyone that's so far been hanging out here, enjoying the show, competing, showing love to their favorite streamers, and helping a guy out as well. Well, I want to up next introduce the person that has always had my back. These long conversations and all endless emails that I've shared with her. And, I just have gotten to know her since shortly after becoming a VIP. And, if anyone who ever knows me, I have all kinds of questions. And a massive chip on my shoulder of always making sure that I'm given a fair treatment. And she has always ensured I have. Without further delay, I hope she's still in the comments and not being pulled away. Danielle, can you please request the box? And please, everyone, make sure you give her a warm welcoming. This is, in fact, her first time ever joining a streamer's box to do this. I think she's going to feel comfortable. We've gotten to know each other. We have some interesting conversations. Please, let's root on Danielle.
Hello.
Danielle, it is so nice to see you in the flesh on the cam. So, Danielle, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm a little bit nervous. As you said, it is my first time being on a show, so bear with me. But yeah, it took me a little while to get into the box, but luckily I figured that out. But yeah, I'm really
Perfect.
excited to be here. Thank you so much for asking me to be on the show. I'm
Yes,
absolutely excited. And
absolutely.
wonderful introduction. I loved it. It was great.
So, Danielle, before we begin, I have something for you because for you, I want to know, I want you to, well, I'm the pale rider in a dark horse.
Oh wow, thank you so much. You don't need to send, I really appreciate the
I,
gifts.
I always do. That is my own special gift. That one
Your
day we're going to
signature
get to
gift.
level 100 and we're going to make something special out of it. So, Danielle,
Definitely.
tell us, what is this talk? I understand that you have a degree, but not what I think that degree was in.
Oh yeah, so that did come as a bit of a surprise, I guess. So first of all, I just want to introduce myself a little bit. So I'm Danielle. I'm one of the VIP managers here at POF. So I mainly support Black VIP badges like yourself, Reddington. And and yeah, so I am originally from Ireland. That's why I have a bit of an accent if you haven't been
And
able
it's
to hear
beautiful, by the
me.
way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, my degree, so I got it in, gosh, like 2019, and a bit surprising, it is in biochemistry, so a little bit different to what I'm doing at the moment. But I absolutely love my job. I would not change it for the world. I moved to Canada about 4 years ago, actually, this month. So coming
Mm,
up to my 4 year anniversary in Canada, and I've
congrats.
actually worked at POF for 4 years.
Congrats. Is that what brought you, to Canada?
No, so I just moved over. I had finished college, wanted a bit of, do a bit of travel, see more of the world. So
Mm,
moved to Canada, where POF is based, and I was very lucky to get a job at POF. I started off in just customer success, which I loved, and I was doing mainly the live streaming customer support. So you might have gotten an email from me, you never know. And then
never know.
recently, in about June or July, I became a VIP manager.
Fantastic. So we get some background about Miss Danielle in the box here, and she is taking time out of her busy schedule. You have no idea. I know she's busy. All the admins on POF are busy. Hey, all the streamers that are here too, I know are busy and they're taking time out of their busy schedule. But to be honored to have an admin actually join the box is nothing less than amazing. And Team POF is representing. So, Danielle, I understand you have something for us.
I do. So I do have a quote for you today. Um, so I'm not gonna lie, I was looking through quotes for quite a long time. Took me a very long time to decide on one, and I've actually been changing my mind sometimes. Um, but I eventually settled on one because it really did resonate with me. So I feel like sometimes, throughout the day, it can kind of be easy to concentrate on maybe the more negative things that happened, not necessarily focus on those more like positive things. And you can maybe sometimes think about all the things that you don't necessarily have, all the things that you want, and you never really take a look back and step back and take a look at the things that you already have. So that's kind of why this quote resonated with me. So I will go ahead and read it for you.
So you only have one quote? I thought you had a list. Is there a list, or
I
you just
I
gonna
do
go?
have I have
Well,
a
go ahead, fire away. Give us the quotes.
I'll give you two quotes. I won't take up.
Fantastic.
I'll try not to take up like too
Oh,
much of
you
your
have
time. I
the
know there's a
time. You have time. We all are listening, and we can't wait to hear your quotes. Let's go.
perfect. Okay. So first quote is, sorry, I'm reading it 'cause it's kind of long. If
Oh,
you
you're fine.
look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. And I just thought it was really nice. And I don't know if anyone can guess who that's by. It's kind of
That's
a tough
tough.
one.
Anyone in the comments have potentially the source? Anyone want to take a gander?
No.
Can we get a hint? Maybe help us out.
Um, she very famous, has a very famous talk show.
Mm.
She is American, I believe.
Mm.
And yeah, will I just tell you? It's kind of a tough one, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oprah Winfrey made that quote, and I thought it was really, really nice.
Could you say it one time again for the audience?
Of course. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. Oh, Jay, you should have guessed it.
Okay, can we go ahead and get your second quote?
Of course. So, this one I decided to do because it's the spooky season. It's
Yes.
Friday the 13th, which also made me a bit more nervous, I'm not gonna lie, about
Mm.
coming on the stream because I'm a very superstitious person. So I decided I would pick a quote from one of my favorite scary movies. That's kind of a hint.
Oh, something out of my
That's
own
a
heart,
hint.
perhaps?
And the quote is, uh, "My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me." I don't know if
Anyone want to
anyone can
guess?
get
It's a
that one.
popular movie. It's ongoing. Six sequels so far. Six of them so far. It's more Halloween theme. There could be a ghost face killer. Is there anyone? Oh, come on now. We have
Yeah,
ourselves Scream. That was Scream.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
was
So,
go ahead.
sorry, I'll tell you who. Will I tell you who said it, or does it matter?
We have we got Emoji J, we had River. I'm pretty sure when I said go face killer was a dead giveaway because come on. Thank you, Danielle. Any closing thoughts? I think you have some things to plug, don't you?
I do. So I do have a few streams that I just want to make people aware of, just in case they don't know about them already. So Janet underscore Pop, she is she's a talent manager here at Plenty of Fish, and she does her office hours every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. It's just a really good stream to be in. If you have questions, feedback, she's always jotting down notes, and she's just the best. And then, of course, we have Livewire with Sosa. She's amazing. On Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I also want to add, last but not least, Fernanda underscore Pop. She's another talent manager at Plenty of Fish. She will be doing her Latinx celebration for Latinx Heritage Month. My apologies. And that will be Tuesday, the 17th at 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be a really good stream.
Fantastic.
Fernanda's the best.
So,
Yeah.
what do we is the growing theme here Team POF?
Of course, we love Team POF. We also love Team Meet Me, Jay, definitely. We love everyone on the app. We love everyone on live. So, but yeah, of course we do. We are a little bit biased. We do love our POF streamers.
Oh, I love when Danielle says puff. You know, I get a kick out of a little bit of the accent she carries, and I've been honored to have some interesting conversations with her. And the call. I'm like, call in. What do you mean, call in?
I know. I have certain sayings that I say that just don't
I
make
love it.
sense to everyone else, but it's okay.
I love
I'm
it.
working
I
with
love
it.
it. Well, Danielle, thank you so much for buzzing the box and being a part of the show. Make sure you guys all heard Danielle's quotes. She is one of the VIP admins of POF, and she took time out of her busy schedule. Please make sure you guys remember her quote, and if she might be able to even answer some questions and help a person out. She's not going to be like, sorry, I'm a VIP admin only, and you can't talk to me. That's not Danielle's style. I know too well. So thank you, Danielle, for taking time in your busy schedule. Team POF in the representation. Thank you. Thank you. Up next,
Thank
I'm
you
going to get right
too.
to this. We're, got to watch this timetable. Thank you again for taking time in your busy schedule. I want to make sure
Thank
we
you.
get
You
our
might have
next.
to kick me out because I don't
Not a
want to
problem. Oh my gosh, I get the kick of admin out. Duh! A first time experience for everyone. I actually did try to make and Danielle a bouncer. It wouldn't let me. I did try. Up next, we have someone that participated in last week's episode, and she wants to be a part of it this week. We have ourselves River, who's a newish streamer. River, let's get right to the action. Who are you? What made you
You
join?
broke up. What did you say?
Who are you? What made you join? And what do you have for us?
Okay, so I am just a very positive person in general. Like, I like to listen to music. I love art. I love my dog. I'm very simple when you boil it down to its purest form. And so when you catch me on stream, you're just going to catch good vibes, good times always. So I I have a quote for you
Yes. This is what I like to
that
hear. This is the Quotes with Reddington show. If you those that have just tuned in, it's an hour-long segment. You can deliver any quote in your heart's desire, whether it's a song, movie, poem, self-made. Bonus points for the self-mades. Um, hey, obviously it's Friday the 13th. We have ourselves the spooky season, as Danielle underscore POF has announced. This is the spooky season. Hey, I'm pretty sure the commenters would love to hear something from you. Let's go.
excellent. So I think that it sounds a little spooky at first, but when you really listen to it, it is such an uplifting quote that really makes you think. So I want you to think about this one real quick, okay?
Okay.
There's no body to batter when your mind is your might.
Let's hear it one more time, please.
Sure. There's no body to batter when your mind is your might.
Hmm. And can we get a hint, perhaps, whether it's a movie or a book or self-made? Is there a hint for the audience?
It's a musical artist that I've found, in my personal opinion, you either love her or hate her.
I can think of a couple. It goes from Lady Gaga to Cardi B to
Think older.
okay. Anyone want to take any guesses at this? Older musician, maybe 90s.
Yes.
So we have the year. Anyone want to any further hints? Genre of
Um,
music, genre of style.
I'll give you a better hint. She had stated that she did not want her music used on TikTok because of w- people romanticizing certain aspects of it. It's one of those things. Like,
Could it
yeah,
be Pink?
no. One more guess.
Anyone in the comments? This is a tough one.
Uh-huh. I'm going to read it one more time if you don't mind, Reddington.
Okay, ahead.
There's no body to batter when your mind is your might.
You know, I think we're just going to have to hear it. Who is it? Who is the mystery person?
It is Fiona Apple.
I would not have known. I'm not the best with identifying music with an artist. I hear it and I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize that song now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but
Everyone else was stumped
I
too.
love that.
For those that don't know, this is Quotes with Reddington. It's an hour-long segment of quotes. And are you in any upcoming events and things, or are you still kind of, getting your feet wet and familiar?
I'm still kind of getting my toe dipped in the water, but I'm also doing Idol, and yeah, so I'm gonna be singing on that, and so if y'all want to come check me out, Jay, if you can plug it down in the comments below. I want to say it's Sundays, but I can't remember. Sundays at 7. Yes.
Any closing thoughts?
My closing thought would honestly be to my quote, because when you are mentally strong and mentally able to handle your weight, no one can stop you. Knowledge is power. And again, there is no body to batter when your mind is your might.
That
So,
is
Reddington, thank
fantastic.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for making a second appearance. Once again, for those that are new here, the voting is going to be basically done by popular demand in the comments. And, the number one during the hour-long segment will be at us, vote twice. We didn't work out whether they can't vote more than once for themselves. They can't vote for themselves. I'm a anything goes matter person. Up next, we have ourselves somebody that I almost feel like the name is going to say it all. She is none other than Passion.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello. I think your name
Hello.
speaks volume in itself. Passion.
Thank
Passion,
you.
who are you as a streamer? Who are you as a person? Give us the information. Go ahead, drop the beat. I mean, you know what it is.
All right. So, my name is Passion. I'm fairly new on the app. I just started streaming not too long ago. So I'm looking to engage more into features and just to get my name out there. That's it. My live is basically just a chill vibe. Whoever wants to come in and just hang out, we get to know each other, share some stories, share some laughs. That's about it.
I got to share a private moment with Passion without exposing her. This is her getaway time. When she hits that button, she gets to interact and have like a digital bartender experience similar to myself. And a little cut off from the world because of my work schedule, and she's a busy person as well. So needless to say, we get to hit that button and have our own private getaway.
Right.
So make sure you guys are new in here. Make sure you hit that star next to my name. Make sure if you haven't already favorited all the quoters, make sure you favorite all the gifters. Look, we've had nothing but a less than an amazing experience here. Can you please get to the nit and gritty, the meat and the potatoes?
Quote. Okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna give the quote, and let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay.
We hear you loud and clear.
Imagine, I'm gonna start it. So imagine you're on your deathbed, right? And standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas that you never acted on. The ghost of the talents that you did not use. And they're standing around your bed, angry and upset. And they say to you, we came to you because you couldn't bring us to life. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when you are dying? Anything you want, you can have. So claim it. Work hard to get it. When you get it, reach back and pull someone else up. Each one, teach one. And that is my quote. And it's by Denzel Washington. Okay.
Wow. That, so
Yes.
to passion, are you in some upcoming events and are you plug away?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
Plug away. Upcoming events, things you plan to do on the app, shows,
Oh,
anything?
well, I would like to do more features, of course. Of course I would. You come to my live and we can discuss it and I'll be more than happy to consider it.
I tell you what, if you haven't already, you should definitely hit up Queen Me 2.0.
I have one more question and it's for you, right? Okay, before it's time for me to go, it's for you. So my question for you is, would you rather be a hero or a villain?
I think it's obvious what I'm wearing right now.
It's the villain. Well, I would rather be a villain, right? A hero sacrifices you to save the world. A villain sacrifices the world to save you.
Ooh. With that being said, I want to give my own self-made quote that I've given before. That I'm either here to save the world or destroy the world, but the way I see it, there's no difference.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Renee, yes, by Renee Rocco. Yes, thank you. Listen,
So
thank you so much. I'm nervous, but thank you so much for having me here.
You nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
All
a
right.
part. Thank you for all those that got to be the part. Now, Rowhead, you can hang out with me for the final closing votes. The number one gifter during the hour, not including the people that was here before gifting, they don't count. It's during the hour-long segment. So I know so far it looks to be Danielle, and I didn't put any limitations if you could vote for yourself, but it only counts as 2 votes. Something tells me that Danielle is probably not even going to vote for herself, but I wouldn't be opposed because I'm rooting Danielle on, and I'm trying to keep it fair, but I would definitely root on Danielle. She's taking time out of her busy schedule. An actual POF admin. Can we not give her a round of applause? Can we please, everyone, please acknowledge that Danielle, an admin of POF, is here with us. I mean, you got to understand that she's taking time out of her busy schedule. I know we're all busy. Yes, we are. But, she works here enough, and she probably would love to tune out, too, when she's not on the clock, right? So please make sure you guys all hit Danielle up, she's an absolute fantastic person that I've gotten to know the last almost 2 months. And maybe it is. July 4th is when I joined. And
love you too. I'm going to jump out the box. But thank you. All right.
So so we had nothing but a less than amazing hour of quotes, some deep thoughts, some freestyle, positivity. That was the growing theme, positivity. And it is time to start getting the votes. Jay, can you please put in the comments how the voting, the number of the people, the numbers that want, I know Queen Me 2.0 was number 1. We have ourselves Freestyle Guilty, number 2. Danielle, POF admin, is number 3. Number 4 was River. And number 5 was Passion. At this time, we need to see a growing number of votes in the comments, and we're going to be basing it off of, spam some numbers. This is all you guys is voting right now. We're going to work on, I know Danielle took some notes to, figure out a way to get some votes. Now, only vote once, friends. Only vote once. Don't, you know what I mean? Okay. I'm seeing quite a bit of number ones. I saw some number twos. I saw some number threes. The voting starts now. And this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough because I know we have a ton of some people that are all supporting their friends, their favorite streamers. And I know Danielle, she probably isn't trying to win the title, but I'm rooting her on. And you know, my gift to her is not part of the voting system. It's a gift from me to her. And you know, I appreciate those that, you know, have a man's back. So we're seeing some numbers here. Can we try to get some help from the audience? We're seeing some ones, we're seeing some twos, we're seeing some threes, we're doing some fours, fives. Is there going to be a growing theme? So help us out here in the comments. I'm so far seeing twos, two ones. Oof. This is an absolute tight. I'm seeing 3 votes for 1, twos. We got twos. I don't want to vote wrong here and get the wrong person. How about a 1? How do you guys think about queens? Right now, say that's your vote. Only vote once, please. Queen, how many votes for queen? We got at least 1. We got at least 2. And okay. At least 2. We have number 2 was Guilty Freestyle. How many votes for him right now? I see 1. I see 2. I see 3. We see the lurking eyes. Okay. Seeing 3. We have Team POF. Oh, 4. Okay. Number 3, POF admin Danielle. 5. Okay. Any votes for Danielle? Any votes for Danielle? Better not leave her on a 0. Don't make me come over there. Okay. I voted. All right. We have number 4, River. Any votes for River? We have 1 vote for River. We're going to see any more. Make sure you only vote once. I'm seeing 3 votes. 3 votes. And make sure, okay. Number 5 was Passion. The name itself speaks volumes. I'm seeing 1 vote, 2 votes. Any other votes being cast? Any votes being cast? Okay. Danielle, you own 2 votes. Who are you going to vote for? Who did she vote for? I think I saw she voted for someone. Ooh, she's casting a vote to number 1 and number 4. I believe my math would sound number 2 holds 5 votes. Sound right to everyone? Can we please get Dr. Gill, Mr. Freestyle, to buzz the box? You're playing Fortnite. I pause my game to be here. I have one of the shirts. Freestyle right now. Dr. Gill, recount. Wait a second. What's going on here? Dr. Gill, can you sign in these checks? Hey, if you want to be in next week's episode, hey, you guys can all compete again as we try to keep the show going. I feel like I was trying my best to be fair. I think. And remember, it's bragging rights, and I make a little, Jay and I put together a little post for you on Instagram. So, Dr. Gill, can you give us your thoughts? What's it like to be crowned as this week's winner?
It feel good. It feel good to have the support of the supporters. I appreciate everybody who came out, showed love, who stayed here, who didn't leave, stayed rocking out the whole time. It's gonna be the same thing next week. We're gonna have more supporters and the same supporters. So we're gonna turn up even more next week.
Dr. Gill, would you like to defend your title or at least make a guest appearance next week?
I'd rather defend it.
Defend! Egyptian King, who's in the comments at work, he himself wants to make it defend the title closer to Halloween, if memory serves me.
Oh.
Feel free to anyone that competed this week to be able to compete again until you yourself own that title. But we're going to try our best to always try to keep a fresh roster to give everyone an equal opportunity. I know we're all competitive and we all want to win. But unfortunately, sometimes we can't all win, But this week's winner, I believe, was Dr. Gill. I tried my best to keep it fair. And I know Danielle's going to pass on the information to how we can clearly do an easier way to vote through the app. Whether it's some sort of third-party trick or the app itself. But this is this week's winner. And he paused his game to be here playing Fortnite. Can you give us maybe a freestyle rap once again in your victory lap?
It feel good to be a winner. I done took so many losses, but you got to take losses to even be a winner. I know what it feel like to not to win, but I still win because I had a chance. So just remember, if you didn't win, you still had a chance. It's all good. We all love, and that's all it's about, genuine. We just got to give it out.
Fantastic. And he dropped himself a freestyle as well. 2 freestyles on demand. I mean, that's why I feel like he was this week's winner. I'm not saying no one else could have done it, but he had nothing prepared, and he got filled in last second as well because I haven't been able to catch up with him. But I know Jake reached out to him and made it happen, and that was fantastic. Thank you, everyone that participated. And we're going to wrap up the show. Feel free to hang out in the comments that are here. We're going to have the after party where we can finally cut loose. The feature, for the hour. Woof! You have no idea how hard. No, I'm just kidding.